Welcome to Jack's Seafood and Soul Food, where flavor meets tradition. We bring you the finest seafood and soul food, crafted with care and inspired by time-honored recipes. From our perfectly seasoned shrimp to our mouth-watering collard greens, every dish reflects our commitment to quality and authenticity. Whether you're dining in or ordering online, Jack's is your destination for a truly unforgettable meal. Experience soul food like never before. Visit us at jacksseafoodandsoulfood.com to learn more and place your order today.
Discover the joy of handcrafted perfection at Lumpy's Ice Cream. Each scoop is made with the finest, freshest ingredients, bringing you flavors that are bold, rich, and unforgettable. From classic favorites to unique creations, every bite is a celebration of quality and care. Whether you're treating yourself or creating memories with loved ones, Lumpy's is where smiles are made. Order your favorite flavors today at lumpysicecream.square.site and experience ice cream the way it should be.
Test, test.
At Pivot Physical Therapy, we don't just treat injuries, we transform lives. Our expert therapists are passionate about helping you move beyond pain and unlock your full potential. With cutting-edge techniques and a personalized approach, we're here to guide you every step of the way. Don't settle for limits. Pivot toward a stronger, healthier you. Visit pivotphysicaltherapy.com today and take the first step toward your comeback. Style Street Barbers isn't just a barbershop, it's where craftsmanship meets individuality. Our team of expert barbers is dedicated to delivering precision cuts, modern styles, and sharp shaves that bring out your best. We combine timeless techniques with the latest trends to ensure every detail is tailored to your unique personality. At Style Street Barbers, we don't just cut hair, we create confidence. Visit stylestreetbarbers.com and take your grooming experience to the next level.
At Empire Eats Catering, we turn your events into unforgettable experiences. From intimate gatherings to grand celebrations, we deliver expertly crafted menus that impress and delight. Our culinary team brings passion and precision to every dish, combining fresh ingredients with bold flavors to match your unique vision. Whether it's a corporate event, wedding, or special occasion, Empire Eats Catering is your partner in creating exceptional moments. Visit empireeatscatering.com today to start planning your next event with us.
Welcome to Jack's Seafood and Soul Food, where flavor meets tradition. We bring you the finest care. From our perfectly seasoned shrimp to our mouth-watering collard greens, every dish reflects our commitment to quality and authenticity. Whether you're dining in or ordering online, Jack's is your destination for a truly unforgettable meal. Experience soul food like never before. Visit us at jacksseafoodandsoulfood.com to learn more and place your order today.
Welcome to Hilton North Raleigh Midtown, where comfort meets convenience. Located just minutes from downtown Raleigh, our hotel offers a perfect blend of style, sophistication, and southern hospitality. Relax in our modern guest rooms, indulge in exceptional dining, or host your next event in our versatile meeting spaces. Whether you're here for business or leisure, our amenities and attentive service ensure a seamless stay. Book your stay today at hilton.com/North Raleigh Midtown and experience the best of Raleigh in style.
At York Properties, we have been a trusted partner in real estate and property management in the Triangle for over a century. As a family-owned business, we prioritize building lasting relationships, supporting our community, and providing exceptional service with integrity. Whether you're buying, leasing, managing, or investing, York Properties is your dedicated partner every step of the way. Experience York. Visit yorkproperties.com to learn more.
Welcome back. We got some audio now here in the halftime intermission. DC Heat trail the Misfits 70-54. We saw the Misfits bloom up by 22 in the first half, Craig, and DC still has the lid on the bucket just like last night.
Yeah, I mean, they're struggling again from the field. I mean, we're seeing it here. They are, starting off slow. I mean, they're allowing guys like Elijah Allen to basically dictate the pace, dominate the game. DC's turned the ball over a ton of times. I mean, it's very uncharacteristic of them to play this poorly. And I talked to Corey Moore after the game last night against Fayetteville, before they got on the road to head back to DC. And he said, they've been playing poorly. In his opinion, they've been playing poorly offensively all season long. And he said last night it finally caught up to him.
Exactly. And, right now, just getting home 12 hours ago and, back out here again today, down 70-54 at home. They've seen themselves in this predicament before. They saw themselves in Raleigh down this much, and they end up forcing overtime in that game. But you got some scores for the first half.
Yeah, I mean, for the DC Heat, unfortunately for them, again, they've let the Misfits kind of do whatever they wanted to do. And, again, it starts with Elijah Allen, who's got 23 points. He's knocked down 4 3-pointers in the first half. Also, Greg Bloodworth, 15 points in the first half as well. Lamine Carter, LJ Carter, has made 4 field goals and has got 10 points. Kenneth Wilson, 7 points as well. The Misfits really, they're doing with anybody and everybody. It's not just one player for them. On DC's side of things, you could say the same thing. They've got 3 players in double figures. They've got B.J. Stith, who's leading the way with 13 points. Tyrek Felder's got 12. Braden Allen has 10. He started off hot for DC. He's 4 of 5 from the free throw line as well. Isaiah Folks has had some electric plays, but not enough to really continue to keep DC in this game. He's got 6. Willis has 6. Corey Moore, again, we talked about the slow start he had yesterday. Off to another very slow and uninspiring start right now for Corey. He's got 3 points in this game. That's it.
Yesterday was the same way against Fayetteville. He ended up hitting 2 threes in the third and fourth quarter to help try to fight back, and he can never get the streak down.
Yeah, it seems teams are making an effort here to keep him off the court, or to really just keep him from being effective, to chase him away from the basketball, because they know he's a deadly shooter, and he can, once he gets a roll on, it's hard to get him stopped. DC made a little bit of a run in the second quarter, but it got quelled pretty quickly by the Misfits. The Misfits 70 points here on the road in the first half. It has been a pretty tough afternoon so far for the home team.
1:18 left until the start of third quarter. Misfits out here warming up. DC Heat warming up also. You take a look at the Misfits now. I haven't seen many buckets not fall for them, as they just nailed a 3 right there in front of us.
Yeah, what's going on with the Misfits, they've, so far in the first half knocked down 10 3-pointers. And, that's what helped lead the way for them to this lead that they've got, as well as 8 of 10 from the free throw line. DC has had their chances. So, they're not going to want you to feel sorry for them whatsoever. They have they're 8 of 20 right now from the free throw line in the first half, Petey. 8 of 20.
70-54. Close it in on halftime here. We'll get started with third quarter. We'll return right after word from our sponsors. Welcome back to the Den, the home of the Bobcats here in Cat Country, just south of the capital. DC Heat 8-2, Misfits 3-3, only 6 games. DC's played 4 more games more than Misfits. DC Heat in their home whites, trailed by as many as 22 here in the first half. PD Norris, Craig Green will take it through quarter number 3 and 4. Sorry for the technical difficulties. That's what happens when they open up the gym late, Craig. We got started late. The court wasn't, taped off properly. The officials delayed the game about 15-20 minutes for the arrival of the Misfits. And just catapults all the way down to the broadcasters.
And even me, I got stuck in traffic coming in from the Raleigh area. A lot of traffic on I-95. And then also once I got north of Petersburg, it still was a little troublesome, but we're here, we're on the air, let's make it happen.
Bloodworth gives it up and he goes and he misses a dunk, was roughing. Here come the DC Heat as Collins. Over to Felder. Felder looking inside how they started, and Allen was fouled from behind. Right out the gate, Misfits pick up a foul. We saw this last night in the third quarter. Fayetteville picked up 5 quick fouls in the third quarter. The first 2 minutes of action, they had 5 fouls. DC was on the free throw line the rest of the quarter, but it never helped out fight that deficit.
Yeah, and Ruffin, he's going to have to be careful, Peter. He's got 4 fouls. There's Corey Moore. He finally gets himself into the game.
Exactly what we saw last night for Corey Moore. Just if he can continue that through the quarter, is the Misfits give it up to the corners. Bloodworth trying to shake and bake off Corey. Bounce passes it. 3 coming up. Corey volleys and right to Collins. Corey wanted that 3, but he gives it up. Collins. And the ball will stay right with the DC Heat.
Good strip on the way up by Cradle. Knock it away.
(70-57), 13-point deficit. Allen catches the pass, goes up, and he is fouled. And Allen will go to the line to shoot 2.
I think that it is Ruffin. That's 5 on Ruffin. He'll have to sit. So, yep, here comes substitution off the bench, Pete. He looks like they're going to bring in Rashad Romeo off the bench. They're going to have to go small here.
Allen with 11 points tonight. Big day for him, as last night really wasn't a contributing factor after the first 2 possessions for the DC Heat.
Yeah, I thought they should have went to Allen early and often last night. He started off pretty decently, but they kind of went away from it, and Fayetteville just kind of had their way yesterday. It was their day, their night. And DC, again, still struggling today, as we see. It's carried over from the road trip to Fayetteville.
As Bloodworth gives it up. Cradle driving on Elijah Willis, draws the foul. Oh, it's in a push.
Yeah, offensive foul. Cradle used the elbow to clear space.
Couldn't get enough room, so he says, I'll give you a little love touch. And there it was. Offensive foul. Here come the DC Heat with an opportunity to break into this deficit in single digits is Elijah Willis. In the far corner, we see him over there. He loves camping out on that corner. Allen gets it in the high post.
Corey Moore's open.
Elijah Willis for 3. Pop, pop, pop. Just like that, we're into single digits. 8-point lead for the Misfits.
Let's see if it inspires DC here on the defensive end to get a stop and perhaps try to bring themselves a little closer.
Misfits searching for an answer. Stripped. Stays with it, and the Misfits regain control. Corner 3 off the backboard. Allen's hit in the mouth as he gets a rebound.
Also Cradle stuck his hand in there trying to get the ball from Allen and paid for it, and then nice pass to head coach Will McLaughlin, but he's on the bench.
He's not in his business casuals today. They're looking like an office manager, dressed to impress. best dressed GM this week.
Felder thought that the ball was deflected by the Misfits. I didn't see the deflection.
Bloodsworth guarded tightly by Corey Moore, and it's Moore. And the Heat opportunities right here, Craig, need to capitalize, need a bucket every time the Misfits turn it over.
Yeah, I mean, one bucket here puts you back within 2 possessions. You got to find a way to get it here.
Collins bounce passes to Allen on the mismatch, out to Collins. 3 is blocked. And the Heat regain control. Corey Moore off the mark. And Felder is hit hard.
Yeah, good recovery by the Heat there to give themselves about 3 different looks at it, and now they'll get a chance from the free throw line. Foul on Allen. Looks like we got some more technical fouls coming up too. Corey Moore getting into the mix.
Got technical foul on Corey, technical foul on
LJ Carter, yeah.
Got a few technical fouls being handed out here as all the officials.
Well, if you're the DC Heat, you got to take all this energy, channel it into putting points on the board. I mean, you're losing, largely due to your play, not due to the referees or the Misfits goading you into it. You have to take ownership of what's going on the scoreboard and right the wrongs that it is. And I think that's what they're having to huddle up at the bench right now. They're clapping it up. They're reunited. They're kind of getting back on the same page. So if I'm the Misfits, you got to be careful here for a rejuvenated attitude from the Heat coming out of this timeout.
(70-62), 8-point deficit, 9:13 left. P. Norris, Craig Green. Technical difficulties in the first half. Glad to be back on air here in the second. So LJ is thrown out of the game. That's his second technical.
Once in personal foul, he was number 4, Elijah Allen, his first third team foul. A double technical on the Misfits, number 3, LJ Carter. A single technical on the Heat, number 4, Corey Moore. Corey Moore the line, shooting 1.
So Corey Moore makes the technical free throw. And LJ Carter is disqualified. The Heat with the ball down by 7. Moore, Collins, Felder, Willis, and Allen on for the DC Heat. Elijah Allen, followed by Bloodsworth. 2 front court guys for the Misfits. Elijah Willis drops it off to Collins. He was unable to hold on to the ball, but gets it back up. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Active on the offensive boards is the DC Heat, and that's what's causing all this right now. So are they calling a foul? Or are they calling a... So if anything, it might have been on the putback.
Call for a tie-up.
On play, inadvertent whistle.
There we go, inadvertent whistle. Okay, I think they thought maybe it was going to be a shot clock violation, I suppose.
Got 13 on the shot clock for the DC Heat. Felder on that right wing. Elijah Allen giving him plenty of distance. But Allen's blocked at the rim.
Great defense by the Misfits.
Stays with it. Heat with the ball. Corey Moore's 3 off the mark. Volley, and here come the Misfits. In transition, Bloodworth pulls it back. Back to the corner, baseline, pull up. Misfits coming out short here in the second half. Lead by 7. Look at the DC Heat move, and Corey Moore will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, good look, good pass that time to find Corey cutting to the basket. And, all for naught as Romeo commits the foul.
everybody for tuning in. DC Heat basketball on TBL TV. 8:25 left here in the third. Corey Moore misses both. The Misfits cleared out the rebound off the missed free throw.
Again, Heat can't blame them. I mean, the Heat have no excuses. They lose this game. Look at the free throw line. Again, 8 of 20 in the first half. They continue those woes here as you see Elijah Allen do what he did in the first half.
Back to a 10-point lead. Corey Moore switches hands and uses that left hand for a little floater under the rim.
I think a guy like Moore just needs to see the ball go into the hoop to start his confidence going. But talk about confidence, PD. Elijah Allen, 29 points.
Guy is on fire. Corey Moore contested the three. And Allen with the rebound. Watch for Allen just coming down the pop, and look, he stopped. Wanted it, drives to the basket, and we got a tie-up. I say the foul is going to be on
Collins.
Zachary Collins. Picks up. That's his first. First through 31 minutes of basketball is not too shabby.
No, Collins, though, has not had his best game today. He's still scoreless right now. But, again, he averages right around 17 a game, and he has had the wrong kind of effect on today's game.
Making both free throws. Allen continues climbing that scoring column. They get it back. Picking up 2 more. Corey Moore down by 15, 80-65, and Moore didn't get a 3-point play. Corey Moore will go to the line to shoot 2. He missed the last 2 when he went to the line.
Corey Moore on the line, shooting 2.
Corey Moore with 9 points. There's his 10th point right there. Now by 14 with 7:02 left in the third. Corey Moore getting both free throws.
Yeah, he needed those.
Desperately. Needed the last 2 also. Bloodworth driving, pulls up from 15 and flushes it home.
Yeah, Bloodworth is having a nice game too. 17 points coming off the bench.
Corey Moore, pop, pop, pop. 5 straight points for Corey Moore. They still trail by 12.
He needed to stop Petey.
Quick. Nearly had it there. Allen trying to get away from Collins. Bounce passes it inside. Mismatching. Back out. Allen took 1 too many steps. Got a media timeout. 6:16 left. The Misfits still lead by 12 over the DC Heat. 82-70. See the Misfits coaches a little frustrated with the call. They felt like the baseline official should have had that call.
Yeah, it's both sides really, PD, have been frustrated with the officiating today. But, if you're DC, you don't have a lot of room to be that upset because, you're down by 12. And from the free throw line today, you're 13 of 27 from the free throw line. You've also allowed the Misfits to knock down 12 three-point buckets in this game. And the Misfits have gone 10 of 12 from the line. So you also have to look at that and look at the amount of turnovers they've had as well. So I think that is a bigger factor in today's game than what's been going on with the officiating or the calls or the clock or anything like that. it's uncharacteristic for the Heat to struggle like we've seen the last couple of games. I mean, they're staring 8-3 in the face, and dare I say, a losing streak for the DC Heat. I mean, that's unusual as the gas prices we're seeing right now.
Yeah, we saw, talking to Pierre Noel for the DC Heat, the GM, that I tell you, they've lost 3 games in 4 years. Last night's loss was the lowest that the DC Heat's ever put on the board, 88 points. They're averaging over 115 points per game this season in their inaugural season in the TBL, to put up 88 last night on the road. And today they're at 82 here with 6:16 left in the third quarter, but they've trailed majority of this game too.
I think it's part of the growing pains, though, of elevating your game, so to speak, right? Coming up from the East Coast Basketball League, from the minor leagues, now moving up to the pro ranks. And, they weren't going to go undefeated, and they faced tough competition in the ECBL, no doubt. But it's a whole nother level here in TBL. There's definitely players who've crossed over who know each other from each league. And, you got to give it your best every single night. And sometimes even your best may still be 1 point short.
Corey Moore driving, uses the window, and picks up 2. We got a 10-point lead. Misfits. The Misfits driving, pop it out. Wide open 3 for Wilson. He'll miss. Tracking down the rebound, Elijah Allen went from underneath the baseline all the way out to get that rebound between, and Collins smacks him as he goes up.
Allen's been the best player on the floor for both teams tonight. No doubt about it. 31 points on the game.
Between him and Bloodworth, they've got 48 points out of the team's 72. 5:41 left here in the third.
You got 2 free throws coming up here for Allen as well, to try to extend the lead.
Seems like as soon as the DC Heat get a little momentum, the Misfits come back and sink two big buckets. They get a 3, then they end up getting an and 1.
It's kind of what happened last night too with the Liberty. The Libs had an answer for everything that DC threw at them.
Make it 32 tonight for Allen. Elijah Allen, the 6-foot shooting guard. Man's all over the court. He's got plenty of confidence from wherever he is on the court.
Really like the Misfits uniforms. I love the red stripes down the side, the clean look, the white, the white numbers with the red numerals on the black background. Like I said, it's broadcaster's best friend.
Hey, we've done some football games where we had to use binoculars and still couldn't tell the color, the numbers.
Team penalty. Zach Collins to the line. Shooting
5:26 left. Collins with a chance to get his first point tonight.
Yeah, it's been a pretty inauspicious game, or pretty uninspiring game, that is, for Zach Collins, especially from the offensive side of things. He's somebody who typically gets it going and stays fairly consistent throughout the game, and today has not been the case.
There's really been no one on the DC Heat that we've seen in the last 2 games that hasn't been playing up to their ability. Yesterday is Corey Moore. Today is Zach Collins. Yesterday Braden Allen got started, then he fell off. Today Braden Allen in double figures is this shot by the Misfits, volley, and the Misfits stay right with it, put up a 3, and Corey Moore grabs it out of the air and secures it for the Heat. Collins gives it up, Felder, and we got a player control, and Felder picks up the foul.
Yeah, Felder ran right over him. Not much you could say about that. as he completely ran over Wilson.
Misfits. I like how the DC Heat's pressured a little bit on the Misfits on the inbound. Bloodworth wait for a high screen and need to see the push by Allen.
Yeah, a little bit of frustration there.
Allen's got a mismatch down low, and we got a timeout, Misfits. 10-point game with 4:44 left. Go ahead and make your wish at the 4:44 mark. 10-point game, 84-74. The DC Heat have enough in the tank to track the deficit back and get the win today. DC Heat, their final game for the next month. We'll be back here on the 10th of May, the 9th and 10th. That's the next two home games for the DC Heat. They hit the road and hit it strong and travel. But like I said, we're back here on the 9th and 10th. They'll have the Firebirds 2 times next week. And then they got Fayetteville back here on the 10th. We'll see them right here inside the Den, the home of the Bobcats.
Stay updated on the latest news, signings, scores, and more by following the Basketball League on social media. For more details on the league, visit thebasketballleague.net. Want to catch up on all the action you missed? Be sure to sign up for the TBL TV League Pass. For $99.99, you'll be able to follow your favorite teams, watch games live, or replay them anytime. Join our team and watch yours at tbltv.tv.
Jalen Jackson on the court for Coach Andre Matthews, still held scoreless. The only Misfit that has not scored today that's seen action, him and Romeo.
And right now it's been the Elijah Allen show today. He's been the guy who's led the Misfits to this 10-point lead again and looking again to score a second straight upset of the DC Heat.
Bloodworth comes in to Allen. Guarded by Collins. The switch on the screen. Drive-in, uses the window, and there it is for Kenneth Wilson.
And Wilson gets his way to the basket, scores again, and Collins, the guilty party's committing the foul again. It's just been a tough afternoon for the DC Heat so far.
Kenneth Wilson picks up his 13th point. Correction, his 11th. Make it his 12th on a 3-point play. Collins searching for someone to move off the ball. No one moving. He'll kick it to the corner. Stick for 3, in and out. And the ball will be Misfits. Just elevating too high was Isaiah Folks to knock it right out of bounds. .408 left. Long shot for Allen. Corey Moore there to clean it up, and he'll pop. And it's off the mark, and Stitt chases down the rebound.
Good hustle by BJ.
The pass was deflected. Misfits, Bloodworth. Layup is good. Back to a 15-point lead.
Yeah, the Heat continue to make mistakes that the Misfits are cashing in on.
Folks wanted at 3, steps in for a better opportunity. Got 6 on the shot clock. And Stitt there to clean it up off the missed shot by Collins.
Yeah, you got to admire BJ continuing to follow the play there, keeping it alive for DC, getting 2 points back, but then Bloodworth Says, hold my beer.
92-76. Folks stops on the baseline. DJ Stitt slips. Allen gets it back. Over to Folks. Out to Moore for three. Perfect.
Great pass to find Corey Moore there on the wing for three. Now a turnover, too.
Stitt. And Elijah Folks picks up the miss opportunity. Corey picks up the foul.
But you got to like the aggressive nature here of the DC Heat. You can tell they're feeling good. You know, they're feeling confident right now. You hear kind of things wolfing up from their bench. I think they feel like could be the start of something good. They need to put a run together here if they want to get themselves back into this game.
We got Albert and De Guzman looking to check in at the table after free throws. Kenneth Wilson will be shooting the 2 free throws. Misses the first. Going 50% on that trip, out to 13 points on the evening. Look at him go, straight to the cup. Folks picks up 2. And a 10-point lead. We'll see exactly what De Guzman can do. We seen him 2 weeks ago right here, just light up the Kraken from one end to the other. Bloodworth, 3. It's no good, nothing but white jerseys. As Albert pulls it in. Out. De Guzman wide open. Could make it pay. Misfits with the rebound, and that's Romeo. Look at De Guzman go up and down the courts, directing traffic and picking up this first bucket. That's all it takes right there, Craig, is just one little spark. Bloodworth forces up the shot to draw the foul, and Nick Alberts. No, they say it on De Guzman.
Yeah, Allen, that's only his first foul. I mean, he's been doing well on the offensive side, you know, not shabby on the defensive side, but, you know, gets the attention of the official here.
First free throw by Bloodworth.
Or correction, De Guzman, not Elijah Allen. Sorry, they had the 4 on the board there for the foul.
Making both free throws, back to a 10-point lead. Score clock operator over there is a little slow today, sluggish. Ten-point lead, 95-85, and Corey Moore's threes off the mark, and he yells with frustration coming down the court. Nick Albert out on Allen. Switching off, he's got De Guzman. Can De Guzman shut him down? Driving, Euro step. Here come the DC Heat. Slices through the defense, and unable to use the window by Kind. We got a 10-point lead. Closing out the third quarter. 15 seconds separate shot clock and the game clock. Bloodworth beats to Guzman, puts up a runner, and it's good for 2.
Oh, travel to compound the issue, Petey, and turn it over. Again, it's been a couple of bad plays at the worst possible times for the Heat. And again, emotions running high. They got to try to quell it down here.
97-85. And a turnover with a 4-point opportunity. It could be a 5-point opportunity swing right here with that turnover. Bloodworth. To Guzman. Putting an eyeball in his eyeball. 13 on the clock. Guzman's trying not to get beat like he did last time. He goes baseline on De Guzman and makes 2.
What a shot.
The floater with 6 seconds, 99-85.
Yeah, Bloodworth has come alive here in the third period. He's up to 29 now for the Misfits. Unofficially, we'll get clarification on a couple of his buckets, but he has come alive here after the locker room break.
Corey Moore with 6 seconds. 2, puts up the shot, and he's fouled with .3. Put .3 back on the clock. Corey Moore will shoot 2.
Yeah, they're going to add almost a whole second on the clock now, Petey, give them 0.9, so the Misfits can catch and shoot with that.
Corey Moore, we saw him in that game against Raleigh. Free throws not been his kind this year. As he rattles that one away and walks away shaking his head. He got fouled against Raleigh Firebirds from 3 with a chance to win. He missed the first free throw, made the next 2 and sent him to overtime, and he misses the second and going up and missing. And no bucket.
Definitely shouldn't have counted. The clock didn't start.
So going into the Fidelity Investments quarter, 99-86. They waved off the final shot there as the clock never started. A clock operator might have been doing the same thing we're doing, watching the same play.
Yeah.
Just forgot that your hands are operable right now.
Yeah, once I believe once it's touched the hand, the clock should start. And
no way you get 2 shots off after it bounced on the rim twice. But you'll go through some of the unofficial box scores so far through 3.
Yeah, and I mean, maybe if he had, if we're running in slow motion, I got 2 tips at it. But for the DC Heat, or trying to make a comeback here, they're down by 13 with the final 12 minutes left on the clock. They're led by their captain Corey Moore, 22 points right now. He's also in support with BJ Stith, who's got 15. Tarek Felder with 12. Allen with 12 as well. And Isaiah Folks has 8. Elijah Willis has chipped in with 9 as well. On the opposite side, again, it's really been Elijah Allen, 33 points. He's cooled off a little bit in the third period. It was Greg Bloodworth's world, and we just lived in it. He's up to 29 points right now, Petey. On the opposite, also there for the Misfits, 12 from Wilson, and then 10 from L.J. Carter, who was ejected after 2 technical fouls early in the third period.
13-point lead. If I had to go to Vegas odds, give me all the points in DC right now. I believe DC will pull away here in the fourth quarter, but it's going to take some shutdown defense. You have to stop Allen and Bloodworth.
Yeah, I mean, also for DC, you've got to get your best players in good spots to score, too. I mean, it feels like the Misfits are chasing them off their spots on the floor. I think they were watching exactly what Fayetteville did, which is kind of run bodies at them and try to really just distract them while they were shooting, throw their concentration off a little bit. And also it feels like the chemistry and the symmetry and the synergy so far of the Heat is just not there. I mean, they're sluggish, they're slow, they're possibly tired. Again, they didn't get back till 3 this morning after the road trip in Fayetteville. I mean, Corey Moore is literally yawning, walking back onto the court right now. So time to wake up, make the donuts and get this W if you're the DC Heat.
That's why you get paid the big bucks. So it will be DC Heat's ball to start the final 12 minutes. Felder, Moore, De Guzman, Stitt, and Elijah Willis. Jackson, Wilson, Isaiah Cradle, followed by Rashad Romeo and Bloodworth. DC Heat. Corey Moore in the backcourt, guarded by Jackson. Last night we seen the one extra pass every time hurt the DC Heat. Off the elbow, Felder gets some love from the rim and picks up 2.
Good way to start the fourth period if you're the DC Heat. Now you just got to build on it.
Bloodworth looking inside, nothing was there, but he'll hold. The Guzman right on his hip, he gives it up. Romeo shots off the mark. Heat need to run their game right now as Stitt, long shot.
Felder almost stole it away.
Elijah Willis picking up. Cheap foul.
Yeah, reaching in, trying to steal the ball away from behind. That's you don't want to have those kind of fouls here. I mean, DC is trying to climb back in this game down by 11. You don't want to put the Misfits one step closer to the bonus.
Ball's loose. Here comes De Guzman in offense. Corey Moore and one.
Tough basket by Corey there. He was trying to, the two-man game with De Guzman, the ball got deflected. He's able to bounce right back to Corey, and he finishes at the rim.
Making a three-point play. Get within 8.
Again, free throws have been the kryptonite of the DC Heat. They're 18 of 33 at this point from the line.
Allen in for Bloodworth. See how long Bloodworth stays on the bench as Corey Moore completes a three-point play. Corey Moore with 24 points tonight, 21 through 3. And Coach Matthews calls a timeout. He feels the heat from the DC Heat. 99-91. The DC Heat trail by 8 here in the fourth quarter. 10:40 left.
They're starting to try to climb into it here, Petey. And while they're doing that, you also will want to know that Big Baller brand is the official merchandise and uniform partner of the Basketball League, outfitting our teams with high-performance uniforms and delivering premium fan merchandise across the league this season.
We'll be back here Saturday, May 9th. The DC Heat will play Tri-State Admirals at 3 o'clock. And then Sunday, DC will play Fayetteville at 3 o'clock. And the DC Heat will go on the road for 2 weeks. Back here on the 23rd of May, the final weekend of the season, against the DMV Soldiers in Lee Valley Flight. That's Saturday, Sunday. If you have not caught a game here at Battlefield High School, you need to come on out to the Den, the home of the Bobcats, and support your local semi-professional basketball organization, the DC Heat.
Got a final here from Maryland. Looks like the Raleigh Firebirds have dropped one to the DMV Soldiers by a score of 104-103. You had a final chance here by Terrell Tate, who missed a shot with 3 seconds left. That would have put the Firebirds ahead, but instead he missed it, and that was that. So the Firebirds drop one on the road to the DMV Soldiers.
Firebirds, that's their third loss of the season. Corey Moore cannot connect.
They had the lead going into the fourth quarter, got outscored 29-19 in the fourth quarter. And lost the game by 1.
Kiss Me Lambs really got to like that. And De Guzman will go to the line to shoot 2 as his jersey was grabbed by Allen.
Second team foul. And he uses it for the line. Shooting 2.
Misfits 3-3 on the season. Looking to stay above 500. DC Heat 8-2. De Guzman makes the first. Still a lot of game here, Craig. 10-16 left.
Plenty of time for DC to fight their way back in. You see now they're down by 2 possessions, so that's what they've been looking for.
As long as they have an answer for the Misfits here.
They've got to turn up the pressure on the defensive side here. Force an empty possession by the visitors.
Bloodworth is blocked. No, correction.
No, Willis got it from behind.
Corey Moore's shot was deflected. That's Wilson's third 6-foot guard. If you take a look at the Misfits, Craig, not a lot of height. You know, they've got one guy that's listed 6'8", and he's not even here today.
No, they're a team of a lot. They've got a lot of wing players, a lot of guards, but they're athletic enough to be able to hang with some of the bigs.
Biggest one out there is Rashad Romeo. This is 6'5". Corey Moore makes both of the free throws, and now it's a 2-possession game.
It's a whole new ball game now, Petey. I mean, Misfits were up by 20 at one point.
Allen, double team, drops it over to Cradle, and he gets it and one.
Tough basket by Cradle. Fought through the contact and got it to fall. But I mean, it seems like every time the Heat get close, Petey, the Misfits have an answer. We saw it again right there with Cradle. The bucket and the bruises.
Cradle knew he missed. And we got a lane violation by Cradle. One at 195, 6-point lead. Felder over to Stitt, driving, goes up.
Looking for help on the sideline there, see if it was a jump ball or a foul call.
They end up giving it to Cradle.
Yeah, Cradle's got to be careful. He's got 5 now. I mean, these free throws are very important. I know there's 9 minutes and change left, but, you struggled from the line as a team. You've got to have these right now.
Commentator's jink there, Craig.
Let's see if we can reverse the jinx here. The Heat are 23 of 38 from the line. Sorry, I tried.
Bloodworth in the corner, couldn't get it to fall, and we have a foul.
Got a wrestling match going on down here between BJ Stith and Isaiah Cradle.
Not sure how they give it technical to BJ.
And Stith, that's his 5th, so he'll have to be careful as well.
Allen driving on it. Willis forces up the shot, uses the window, gets the easy 2.
He's been the danger man, and everything is falling for him today. I mean, 35 points for Elijah Allen.
Looking at it, Isaiah Folks cut through the paint, slices through the defense, and gets 2 more for the DC Heat. They're hanging, just need to get one stop. Can the stop come here and you hit a 3? Force Coach Matthews to call a timeout, and Stitt picks up the foul, and that's his.
That's 6 for BJ.
That's his 6th foul. They gave it to the wrong team because the last foul got 5. Both number 2s have 5 fouls.
I thought BJ, okay, that's what happened. Okay, so Cradle doesn't have 5. Cradle has 4 then, apparently. And BJ has 5. Okay, we got it. I think.
We'll find out on the next number 2 getting a foul. Nice feed and a one-handed slam for Ruffin. Back to a 8-point lead with 8 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Corey Moore frustrated as they throw it up, and Bloodworth cannot get it.
Yeah, Heat are struggling here again, down by 8 minutes to go. And clearly frustrated, looking at the officials, asking questions. They just got to play through it. I mean, meanwhile, for the Misfits, though, you know they're liking what's going on right now. They don't mind the chaos. They're just trying to get the clock to run down the final 8 minutes here. See if they can get out of here with a victory.
Misfits call a timeout as Ruffin
took a shot to the nose.
See Coach Andre Matthews over there coaching up his team, and Coach Will McLaughlin
letting the players sort it out. I mean, they're over there still talking to members of the coaching staff, but really the players just have to kind of sort this out themselves. I mean, these are veteran team. This is a core group of players that have been together for a while. And, sometimes not a whole lot the coach can say to you in these moments. You just kind of have to figure it out.
Corey Moore gets the inbound from Felder. Spinning in the paint, goes up right through the iron and sinks through the nets.
Yeah, back down to 2 possessions, Petey. And can the Heat get a stop?
Need a stop, some kind of bad here. As Bloodworth gives it up.
That's 6 on BJ.
Collins will come in for BJ.
So, yeah, unfortunately for the Heat, they're going to lose BJ for the rest of the game. He had 15 points in today's game. And Zach Collins is going to hope to string together something here in this fourth quarter because he's had a pretty uninspiring game today.
Collins only 2 points. Both of those come from the free throw line in the third quarter. 107-99. Nice ball movement off the ball as Folks slams it home for the Heat.
Folks getting above the rim one more time. Again, it's still a two-possession game. Heat looking to get a stop. The stop that's been eluding them here for seemingly the entire ball game.
Grado gives it up. Allen for three. Buries it.
How in the world is Elijah Allen wide open for three? He's got 38 in today's game, Petey. 38.
38, teams 110. Corey Moore couldn't finish. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, Wilson picks up his fourth right there, and a good foul, holding on to Corey as he's trying to get to the basket. Make Corey earn it from the line. I mean, the Heat have struggled again from the charity stripe, so not exactly a losing proposition if you're the Misfits. But Corey is starting to pick it up from the charity stripe a little bit here. He's climbed his way up to 29 points now, Pete. Looking for 30 and 31.
There's 31 right there for Corey Moore. 110 to 103. DC Heat still fighting, still hanging in.
Got three players in this game, Petey, with more than 30 points.
Cradle is stripped by Elijah Willis, and they'll call a foul on Elijah.
Yeah, reaching in there, but I thought it looked like a clean strip from where we were sitting.
Yes. It happened about 25 feet from us.
But you still got to fight through this adversity if you're the DC Heat. Plenty of time on the clock. You're just hoping that the Misfits will make a mistake, and so far they haven't been prone to do that.
Making both free throws. The teams are changing sides. Both are making free throws, making them when it count. But the DC Heat, Elijah Willis's threes too hard, hits the crossbar. The Misfits will have the ball with a 9-point lead.
It's been a tough afternoon so far still for the Heat. Can't find the right combination here. They're looking for it. Still got time to find it.
In the corner, three, wraps around the rim. Allen is fouled by Harrington Farrow.
And Harrigan Farrow again, yeah, he's been in there limited minutes, not afraid to mix it up, cause a little havoc. Definitely been somewhat of a cheerleader and an emotional lifter for some of these guys. I've seen him, cheering for his teammates openly on the court, kind of, talking through things. He's been a very expressive player out there in today's game.
Allen missing both free throws for the DC Heat. That's Coach Will McLaughlin. He'll be in here tonight shooting free throws at midnight.
Yeah, it's been a bugaboo for them, that's for certain. They need to figure out some way to close these games out and finish in the fourth quarter. Free throw shooting is a big part of it.
Allen in the paint, back out to Harrigan Farrow, and he buries one off the baseline. Corey Moore, can he get answer? And he gets some love from the rim. Back to a 8-point lead.
And now steal in backcourt.
Corey Moore, 5 straight points.
Heat fans trying to get their way back in this thing, PD, but you need a stop. There it is. Stepped on the baseline.
It's a 6-point game here. As the DC Heat will have the ball. You see the tempo here is trying to switch over to the DC Heat, but right now, timeout. Coach Will McLaughlin want to draw up something with just 5:13 left.
Yeah, you got to be patient here. You know, you still got a lot of clock left here to be able to make the comeback. You're back within 2 possessions. You've been able to fight through some of the Misfits, counter punches to your runs. But I think for the DC Heat here, one of the most important things they'll need to do, PD, is keep composure and show the maturity that they've had over the last 3+ seasons in order to finish, close out games, and do it the right way here. You know, got to avoid turnovers, got to be able to take smart shots, make the Misfits go 1 and out here, and of course, you got to put your best defenders on guys like Elijah Allen, who's filling it up here, 38 points, Bloodworth 31 points. So you've got to find a way to stop those 2 guys and make someone else beat you.
If you stop those 2, you at least have a chance here in the 4th quarter. 5:13 left, 114 to 108. Coach Will McLaughlin, see if his play drawn up, Craig, can help him out and get him back into this game and at least tie the game or not take the lead.
And if they can, get in the lead here, just, if they can make a big enough run to get this thing within 1 possession, I mean, who knows what'll happen. This gym here has been a good place for the DC Heat. Again, they've only lost games on the road this season. So for them to fight back now, I mean, they've taken a 20-point deficit, turned it into just 6 points. So, they just got to keep it going here, and perhaps they can reverse their fortunes here and not stare a 2-game losing streak in the face.
.13 left. 6-point game. It's Corey Moore, 5 consecutive points for the DC Heat. Leads away with 36. Collins.
Wow. I didn't think that was an offensive foul at all. Said it was an illegal elbow there, kind of extending the arm, but I think Allen wasn't set. He wasn't in position, or Cradle, for example. I don't think he was in position to take the offensive charge there. That's a big call with 5 minutes left.
All right, Heat Nation, get behind the defense.
Got the Misfits with the ball as Kenneth Wilson will be inbounding. I'm not sure how much moisture he thinks on the floor. He wasn't on the floor that long to get. Wilson in the backcourt to Bloodworth.
Got to cross your T's and dot your I's out here. Just got to be careful.
Harrigan Farley setting a high screen and rolls the pass, didn't get to him. Wilson to the corner, 3. No, white jerseys for the rebound. Look at him stop and pop, no. And
oh, wow, what a play by Folks. Get his hand on the basketball there and force a jump ball with Cradle. Cradle flew in, got the defensive board.
Folks goes up and
Relief by Isaiah Bolts for the Misfits.
Isaiah and Isaiah. Who you got?
I got Folks.
Oh, Lord. And
Announcer's jinx.
Grado had an advantage on him with height. 3 more inches higher than him. Bloodworth. And look at a 3, wide open, and nails the 3.
Yeah, it's been Elijah Allen's day today. 41 points, then a block from behind, and now Harrigan Farrow, running his mouth too much, just got teed up. Drew a foul from behind on Braden Allen, and then just got a technical foul for continuing to run his mouth.
This is the biggest game I've seen, this many technical fouls. Tyler Zorn's called more technical fouls than he's called fouls today. It seems like he's teed up almost every player that's with a little aggression. I'm not sure what the technical was for. Harrigan Farrow was just happy he blocked Allen.
He said some magic words down there. I was kind of trying to read his lips, and I think he may have said a naughty word. But regardless, I mean, it's up to Braden Allen to make him pay for it. He comes out and misses the first free throw.
It's 3 out of 4 free throws for Braden Allen. This is where the DC Heat can't break the walking stick. This is the lowest they've got it, within 7.
He'd have taken 47 free throws, Petey. They've had all the chances in the world. Should be no basket. They called it on the floor.
Foul team number 10, Tarek Butler is scored.
27 for 47 on free throws. They've shot 20. The Heat shot 26 more free throws today than the visiting team.
Yeah, I mean, again, they've had all the chances here. You know, again, you lose this game by 1, you're going to look at the 20 free throws you missed.
Lose this game by less than 10.
Meanwhile, on the opposite side, 20 for 23 for the Misfits.
Misfits just clearing out the Corey Moore shot. You see they're slowing it down now as they pull it all the way back out. Harrigan Farley rolling off of the screen, stopping, popping for 3, and Collins. Head to Folks. Allen forces up the shot, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Where he's 1 for 4 in the previous trip.
Yeah, he needs these free throws badly here. You cannot go another trip down here missing these free throws.
He misses the first. So you say the ball doesn't lie, and he misses both.
Jeez Louise. Heat still got a chance, Petey, but again, they're not doing themselves any favors here at all, leaving Allen wide open and missing free throws.
Misses. Three for Corey Moore, yes.
They needed that one in the worst way, but now you gotta press here and try to get the ball back. Elijah Allen has been killing you, as so has Bloodworth.
Got a timeout, Misfits. 6-point game.
And they only have 13 on the shot clock coming out of the timeout, PD, so they're not going to have enough time. They're not going to have the luxury of being able to kind of pick and choose where they go with the ball. They're going to have to be decisive here, draw something up that gets a shot up within about 10 seconds.
2:37 left. We did not expect this game to come down to the wire either, just like last night's, Craig. We just need to, DC Heat just need to go back to the drawing board after today and see where they've suffered the last two games. DC today has been the free throws.
Yeah, it's free throws. They're struggling from the three-point line as well. I mean, having some turnovers, missing shots close to the rim. They've allowed the Misfits to knock down 15 three-point baskets in this game as well. So 45 of their 119 have come from outside the arc. So, and really, they've not allowed, they've allowed their star players plus the reserves to get in here and feel comfortable. I mean, Elijah Allen, 41 points today. Bloodworth, 31 points. Then you got Wilson with 12. You got Cradle with 11. Carter, who, again, was ejected, he had 10. So, they've got 5 guys in double figures right now. And then you look across, same thing for DC. They're led by Corey Moore. Corey's got 40 himself. And he's come out and have a nice second half, but, it could be all for naught here if the Heat can't find the right plays to finish this game off and complete the comeback.
Corey Moore with 19 points here in the second half, 21 in the first half. Collins will be guarding Bloodworth. Bloodworth trying to get away from Collins. Popping out. And we got a shot clock violation.
Again, Misfits were unaware of the shot clock. That's honestly, that's on the coaching staff. They got to know. And the players as well. You got to be paying attention. You got shot clocks in the corner telling you what's going on.
Yeah, you would have to say something if the coach calls a timeout with 13 on the shot clock. He has to let his players know, hey guys, coming in, we got 13. Felder stripped from behind. Two minutes left.
Collins almost had the turnover, PD. Bloodworth dribbled it off his own foot. Collins dove on the floor to get it. Just couldn't corral the ball before it tumbled out of bounds. So another situation where they got to know what's on the shot clock. 7 on the shot clock now for the Misfits.
119 to 113. Getting all the moisture off the court. Make sure nobody springs an ankle or anything, gets hurt.
Defense.
And foul on Braden Allen that time. That's his third. Late whistle. Heat fans, Heat bench, Heat players didn't like it at all.
No, but when the Heat's shooting 49 free throws, you really can't argue. You're not getting it. You're getting calls your way also.
That's right. But they did dodge a bullet there. It looks like the first free throw was missed by Cradle.
Cradle misses both.
That's the opening DC needed.
Can we get a 3 here? Corey Moore wants it. The hot shooting Moore with 40 today. Puts it on the floor. Gets away with the travel.
They called it, yeah.
He knew it right away. He knew he had to put up the shot quick.
He slid that pivot foot. But you still got a chance, Petey. 95 seconds left, but you've got to execute. And right there, I mean, that was a bucket that the Heat could have used, but Corey made a mistake.
Bloodworth trying to get away from Collins at 1:20 left. Bloodworth puts it up. Here comes Collins. Spins on his defender. Straight to the cup and picks up 2.
This would be the time for Zach Collins to come alive if he can here, final minute of the ball game. And now you see the pressure by the Heat, down by 4 with a minute left. They're saying Allen stepped out of bounds and traveled. They didn't call it. Referee swallowing the whistle now, Petey.
Look at him go, and look at Isaiah Foltz. We got a 2-point game, 119 to 117. The Heat fighting back, 38 seconds left. So put more time on the clock. 40 seconds on the clock.
And a one-possession game now, Petey. Again, the DC Heat, they're not quitting. You know, it hasn't been pretty today at all. But they're still within 2 points here. They can play some defense. Perhaps they can give themselves a chance to tie or take the lead.
37 seconds. Morgan Farrow and DC Heat's ball.
And the worst time for Allen to make a turnover, he does it there, and then DC calls a timeout to talk it over here. They pretty much can run this clock down, Petey, take the last shot.
119 to 117, 25 ticks left. You take it a win or you just take it a tie?
You get the best shot you possibly can get here. I mean, you know, you've struggled all day long. You've struggled, honestly, you've struggled since yesterday. I don't think this is a win or go home type of shot right now. I think you got to get the best look you possibly can. If you can't knock down your shot, you have to foul immediately. Give yourself 2-3 cracks at it here in the final 25.9.
Shoot quick, or you wait, try to run it down about 10 seconds and make a play?
Great question. I drop something here that takes about 10 seconds or less and I get my shot off because, again, 1.9 seconds comes off the clock, then the shot clock is out of question anyway. So I think you get the best look you possibly can. Leave yourself time on the clock, maybe 10, somewhere around 5 or 4 seconds. So if you do miss and you have to give the Misfits free throws, at least you give yourself a chance here to get a final shot off. I mean, one timeout remaining for both teams. So for DC here, they're going to want to keep that timeout in the back pocket in case they get a chance to tie or take the lead a second time, and also may need that timeout to get the ball in bounds or protect themselves from a 5-second violation. So right now, honestly, all the pressure is on the Misfits, not on the Heat. You see Pierre Noel, the TMO, GM, down here cheering on his team, trying to encourage them to a victory.
Here they are, Corey Moore with the ball. Moore, Euro step, and gets it a fall.
Battling back here is the DC Heat clutch bucket by their star player.
The cameraman was asleep. Got a timeout, Misfits.
And that's their last one, too, so they've got to get the ball in bounds. Did they call timeout, or what's happening here? They're setting up for the inbounds. I guess not. So the Misfits can take the last shot here, PD, and walk off with a winner. And now they will take the timeout. They advance the ball to the half court, and now they're going to take the timeout, talk it over. If I'm the Misfits here, you just hold the ball and take your final attempt. And you either win the game right here or you're going to overtime, one or the other.
Right now, I wouldn't want to go to overtime because DC Heat's got the momentum here in the fourth quarter. 119 apiece.
Unbelievable. DC has fought from 20 points down, PD, and here they are. They're right back. Level where we started. 47 minutes and 44.6 seconds ago.
.4 left. Definitely offense has to run through Cradle. It has to run through the top three scorers, Cradle, Bloodworth, or Allen.
It's got to be Elijah Allen. I mean, he's been the unstoppable player for them, really. I mean, 41 points today in this game. It's got to be Elijah Allen. If it's not Allen, Bloodworth is your other guy here. But for the Heat, you have to defend without fouling. You cannot give up a cheapie here, something to where the Misfits can win the game from the free throw line with no time on the clock. You've got to defend to the highest capability.
And Bloodworth will be inbounding right in front of the scores table, popping out as Allen. They'll hand it back off. 13 seconds. It's Collins. The 6'5". And there it is, a three. And the shot goes up, and the miss, and we're into overtime. 5 more minutes of action.
Why not? Why not, PD?
You see Andre Matthews over there. Just cannot believe what he saw. Drew up the play. The play must not have worked properly. Cradle had the look. Just didn't get it to fall. I mean, I call Cradle, coming out of timeout, I said it has to be 1 of the 3. Cradle had the opportunity. Allen had the rebound. Was too far underneath the basket. Couldn't get a shot off. And we're going to overtime. 5 minutes in overtime. 119 to 119.
Can't believe it, PD. I mean, again, you got to give Will McLaughlin, Corey Moore, the rest of the DC Heat all the credit in the world for fighting back and getting to this point. I mean, Corey Moore offensively has put this team on his back and willed them here to this overtime period. He's sitting on 42 points. He leads all scorers right now after a tremendous second half. You got 5 DC players in double figures in total. 14 apiece for Felder, Folks. You got 13 from Braden Allen, 15 from BJ Stith, who fouled out. Then on the other side again for the Misfits, they've got 5 players in double figures as well. They're led by Elijah Allen, 41 points. Greg Bloodworth, 31 points as well. Wilson has 12 and Cradle with 11. But, when you look at the foul trouble right now as well, PD, you've got 2 Misfits with 5 fouls. That's Ruffin and Wilson. Cradle's got 4. And then on the other side for the DC Heat, Zach Collins is sitting on 5. Braden Allen's got 3. Felder's got 3. So that's your foul trouble now on each side. The official game ball of TBL, which is being held by one of our officials right now, is provided by Baden Sports. For over 40 years, Baden has delivered top-quality equipment supporting the passion for a better game. Go to BadenSports.com for more information.
Allen and Wilson will be jumping up. And overtime is underway from Battlefield High School. Misfits, the DC Heat, knotted at 119. Cradle driving on Corey Moore. Gets a bunny and misses. And Corey Moore gets a rebound. And he is fouled. And Cradle picking up the foul.
Cradle just a little too overzealous that time and picks up a cheap foul.
Cradle will foul out. The opening 16 seconds of overtime. This is where DC Heat comes out ahead of Cradle along with LJ Carter out of the game for the Misfits. Three for Corey Moore, and he nails it.
What a time to be alive if you're Corey Moore. 45 points today.
Allen finds Ruffin. Back to Allen in the corner, three, and he answers.
Back and forth they go. I mean, this honestly could be one of the best games of the weekend, of the week really in TBL. You've got a showdown here between Corey Moore and Elijah Allen, 45 and 44 respectively.
Corey Moore steps in, one more three for today, no.
Look at Folks, the effort there to chase it down and slap it off the leg of Bloodworth.
Bloodworth tried to guard him from doing that, and he jumped right around Bloodworth and picked up. Look at Corey Moore, and he is stripped over the head.
Oh, they're saying Corey's shot was a long two, not a three.
So it's 122 to 121.
Yeah, we saw, I picked up the body language of Pierre Noel talking to our official. He said he hit a three, it should be a tie game. He said no, Corey's was a long two. See right now the Heat full court pressing. I like it.
And Allen head-butted.
Yeah, Corey didn't touch the ball at all. If anything, we saw Allen lean his head into Corey Moore and the ball deflected off of his own hand.
Nice spin into paint. Draws the foul, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. Kenneth Wilson back to the line.
And that's four on Braden Allen, so he'll have to be careful. Wilson, 12 points in this game, too, and he's sitting on 5 fouls. So, again, you got to gamble a little bit here if you're the Misfits with some of these players on the floor.
Got timeout Misfits. They've got a 2-point lead, 3:07 left. 123 to 121 will return. You're listening to DC Heat Basketball on TBL TV.
At Empire Eats Catering, we turn your events into unforgettable experiences. From intimate gatherings to grand celebrations, we deliver expertly crafted menus that impress and delight. Our culinary team brings passion and precision to every dish, combining fresh ingredients with bold flavors to match your unique vision. Whether it's a corporate event, wedding, or special occasion, Empire Eats Catering is your partner in creating exceptional moments. Visit empireeatscatering.com today to start planning your next event with us.
Welcome to Jack's Seafood and Soul Food, where flavor meets tradition. We bring you the finest seafood and soul food, crafted with care and inspired by time-honored recipes. From our perfectly seasoned shrimp to our mouth-watering collard greens, every dish reflects our commitment to quality and authenticity. Whether you're dining in or ordering online, Jack's is your destination for a truly unforgettable meal. Experience soul food like never before. Visit us at jacksseafoodandsoulfood.com to learn more and place your order today.
Welcome back, 123 to 121. The Misfits lead the DC Heat.
Unbelievable game so far, Petey. We're sitting here in overtime. It's been a fantastic ball game between these two teams.
Look at that, Braden Allen. No, that was Felder.
Yeah, Felder able to get to the bucket, score. Now DC again, still trying to press.
Got a 1-point game. And Allen leans over and could not get it to fall.
And that's the turnover the Heat needed right there. Air ball shot it up over the top. And now the Heat take over.
2:19 left. Tark Felder trying to get away from Hargan. Hargan Farrow got around him and put up 2. And the DC Heat up by 1.
What a great move, too, to get around him.
Allen driving baseline, cut off, gets through the defenders. And the folks, and here an opportunity for the DC Heat to open up here in overtime. Corey Moore. Allen gets it back, goes up, and he is fouled, and Allen will shoot 2. A little late on the call.
Yeah, the Misfits don't like it. But the referee made the call, and I mean, Braden Allen going to the line for 2 again is, I mean, if you're the Misfits, you don't mind it. He struggled heavily from the line today. But the one thing you do mind is that it's an extra foul on Wilson, and that's got him right there at 5.
Makes one when you need one. Can Allen string together 2 free throws? And he does.
What a time for that to happen. Right when you need it.
Wow, what an off-balance shot there for Wilson.
Yeah, Wilson looking at the official, wanting the call, didn't get it. Now DC's got the ball, PD, looking to perhaps put the nail in the coffin.
Got a 3-point lead with 64 seconds left. Collins could put a cake in a dagger and didn't get it to fall. Allen going to the corner, back out. 48, long 3 coming up. Had a nice look, and DC Heat cleared out.
A little bit of hero ball on that shot, if you ask me, by Allen. He's a little bit impatient. DC here not as impatient. They're going to call a timeout, talk this over, and work on the best shot possible.
127 to 124, DC Heat lead the Misfits. Overtime. We did 3 games so far for